Hello grade 4, this is Miss Susan. Today's episode is about degrees, lesson 11-2. And our essential question, how are degrees related to fractional parts of a circle? So first, you have to know that degrees are formed between any intersecting arrays or line segments, right? So what are degrees? And what is the relation between degrees and the parts of circle? So degrees are actually the part of circle that located or formed between two lines or two line segment or two rays. So let's figure out what is the relation or the real relation between the parts of circle and degrees. Let's start.
Hi there! Darby and I saw through the diner window that the chef is cooking carrots. The chef cooks the carrots in the oven for 40 minutes. She uses a timer to make sure she takes the carrots out when they are done. Come on, let's take a look. Okay. This timer is set for 40 minutes. When the timer is set for 40 minutes, it turns through about 2/3 of a circle. It looks like that section of the circle forms an angle. But how many degrees make up that angle? Maybe we can find out by using the fraction of the circle it represents. Come on, let's go find out more.
So the degree or degrees are the part of circle that formed between two line segments.
Spokes on a bicycle wheel form angles where they meet in the center of the wheel. Let's find the measure of one of the angles. The angle formed by two spokes on a bicycle wheel turns through 10 360ths of a circle. What is the measure of the angle formed by the spokes? Let's unlock this problem.
Okay, so the angle formed, or we said the angle is a part of circle by two spokes of a bicycle wheel turn through 10/360 of the circle. What is the measure of this angle?
Use fractional parts to find the angle measure. Angles are measured in degrees. An angle that turns through one whole circle measures 360 degrees. Think of a circle divided into 360 equal parts. An angle that turns through one part, or 1/360th of a circle, measures 1 degree. So an angle that turns through 10 parts of the circle is what fractional part of the circle?
Okay, so if I have a complete circle, this means a complete 360 degrees. So if I have one small part of this circle, complete circle, this means 1/360 degrees. And this means one fraction only out of 360. And this means 1 degree. And degree here, it looks like the circle. Okay, so if I have 10 parts out of 360, this means how many degrees do we have here? Or how many parts of the circle do we have here? We have 10 parts of the circle. This means 10 degrees.
It's 10 360ths of a circle. Now you can answer the question. What is the measure of the angle formed by the spokes?
We have 10 parts of the circle, so this means we have 10 degrees.
The angle measures 10 degrees. So the angle in the bicycle wheel measures 10 degrees. Find the measure of a right angle. Start with a circle An angle that turns through an entire circle measures 360 degrees. Let's draw some rays in the circle.
Okay, let's form a right angle.
We'll draw a vertical ray and a horizontal ray that intersect in the center of the circle. These rays divide the circle into 4 equal parts. Each part has a right angle. Each section is 1/4 of the circle. What is the equivalent fraction of 1/4 with 360 as the denominator? Remember, we can find a fraction equivalent to 1/4 by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by the same factor.
Okay, let's review again. The right angle is the angle of the square. So, if you want to make a right angle, make one horizontal line or ray and one vertical ray. They will intersect in the middle of the circle and they will form the right they will form 4 right angles, right? So this means the circle gonna divide into 4 equal pieces. So the right angle here is the quarter of the circle, mean 1/4 of the circle, right? And this means how many parts out of 360? So if you want to figure out what is this number, you have to make 4 be 360, right? So multiply 4 by what to give me 360? And if you multiply any number by the denominator, we have to multiply the same number by the fraction numerator also. So 4 times what will give me 360?
Think, 4 times 9 equals 36, so 4 times 90 equals 360. So when we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 90, the equivalent fraction is 90 360ths. What does an angle that turns through 90 360ths of a circle measure in degrees?
So this means we have 90 parts of the circle. This means 90 degrees.
It measures 90 degrees. So a right angle measures 90 degrees. Find the measure of the angle. This angle turns through 1/6 of a circle. You need to find a fraction that has 360 in the denominator and is equivalent to 1/6. Look at the denominator. What number times 6 equals 360?
Okay, you know that 6 times 6 will give me 36. And keep the 0, so it will be 60. So you should multiply 6 by 60 to give you 360. And you can't multiply the denominator without multiplying the same number with the numerator. So you should multiply down by 60 and up also by 60.
Great! 6 times 60 equals 360. What is the equivalent fraction for 1/6 that has 360 as the denominator?
So it would be 60 over 360.
Excellent. The equivalent fraction for 1/6 is 60 360ths. What is the measurement in degrees of the angle that turns through 1/6 of a circle?
It would be 60 degrees.
You're right. An angle that turns through 1/6 of a circle measures 60 degrees. Now try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer. It includes the exercise you saw at the beginning of the lesson.
Thank you, grade 4. Hope that you understood the lesson.
Thanks for helping me figure out the measure of the angle on the timer by using a fraction of a circle. See you soon!
Bye-bye.